When your child chats with people on the many online social platforms, do you know who they're talking to? Do they even really know who they're talking to? The Boone County Cybercrimes Task Force says when it comes to sexual predators seeking children online, it is a free-for-all.
A Columbia man accused of having child pornography has now pleaded guilty.
A Columbia man is facing child pornography charges.
A man is charged with child porn.
Between 2004 and 2013, the cases of commercial sexual exploitation of children offenses, which include child pornography, increased by 54%, according to the U.S. Department of Justice. The number of defendants in federal court alone nearly doubled during the same period. I asked psychologist Dr. Emily Crawford Thompson of Burrell Behavioral Health whether there's an increase in the number of pedophiles seeking victims or if the investigative and detection efforts have simply improved with technology.
I think it's probably multiple factors. I'd certainly like to think that the detection efforts are getting better and that investigations are increasing in that area. We do live in an increasingly sexualized culture. And second, I think accessibility has increased, particularly with regard to social media.
That's the scary part about the internet, is that you can be anybody on the internet, and kids who feel that they're in a child's gaming app, they think they're talking to somebody their own age, and they can be gullible. We don't have enough of us out there detecting them. We only actually move about 1% to 2% of the actual predators out there. So I think there's more people out there trying to obtain this kind of data from young kids, and then there's twofold that the kids are getting these devices quicker than we can educate them or be more proactive enforcement. And so it's just a mess. I mean, really, there's no ending of this issue.
The problem is so huge, it takes a team of 3 full-time detectives, a part-time forensic examiner, and an FBI agent at the Boone County Cybercrimes Task Force to fight it. The task force is funded by the state's Cybercrimes Task Force. The Department of Public Safety has allocated $2 million to be split among 12 cybercrimes task forces around the state.
I would say 98% of our cases are social media apps. When we first started, Joey, we were working, let's say, 90% proactive cases. That means that we were going online, and then as technology evolved over time, and we saw the birth of Facebook, we saw kind of the birth of smartphones, and the caseload changed, and we stopped doing the proactive because the reactive cases.
But there is hope for parents and children.
I just can't stress enough about parents being involved with their children and their devices, and get some type of monitoring app on their devices now. Don't wait until something happens. Don't wait for them to be a victim of a crime.
There's even help for potential offenders. People affected with pedophilia can seek counseling and treatment, but only before they cross the line of committing a child sex crime.
We don't judge them, you know, we want to help them. We want people to be honest about what they're struggling with. And this is a safe, non-judgmental place where they can talk about these things and not get met with those reactions of disgust like they might fear, because that's the only way we can help them not act on those desires.
I posted an extended conversation with Dr. Crawford Thompson and Detective Perkins, as well as some stats about pedophilia, who's most likely to offend, and some ways to help you protect your child. Just visit our website at abc17news.com.